I'm thinking about getting in sales. Should I have a base salary or not? I'm Sylvan Bell. I'm coming to you live from Dallas, Texas on a perfect day to talk about sales and a perfect day to talk about your income. And I'll see this when somebody's getting into sales and they've never done it before, or maybe they've been in sales for a while and they've been used to it. Is, a commission-only sales job is one of the roughest things for people to live through, is because they don't know where their next paycheck's going to come from. They don't know how much money it's going to be, but I'm going to tell you, it's one of the most greatest freedoms you ever have, because when you look around and you're like, I know how much that much person makes, I know how much that person makes, and I know how much that person makes, and I crush that. Like really, I crush that, okay? That is a cool feeling, because there is a lot of competition and a lot of salespeople. And the reason why I bring this up is a lot of times that salespeople will use a base salary as a safety net. They'll use it as a way to go, well, I don't really have to work that hard this month, and I don't have to go out there and close as many deals as I could because I got my base salary, right? I got my base salary. Well, if I went to a place and they're like, hey, Scott, we'll give you a base salary, I'd be like, how about let's do this instead? Why don't we do this? How about you get rid of the base salary and you pay me a higher commission, because I'm going to go out and close more deals that way, right? Because remember, that if you're a salesperson, sometimes you have to sell what's going on. I would absolutely say, I don't want the base salary. I don't want it. You know what I do want? I want to get paid more commission. You know why? Because I'll have more risk and I'll go out and close more deals. And then, the owner of the company might say, hey, go ahead, prove it, Scott. And say, let's talk some money. Let's talk turkey, as they say, for people who do sales. So I'm gonna give you my opinion. I'm gonna tell you this, that a lot of times a base salary in sales will hold you back. The only time where it doesn't is if you're brand new and they give you training wheels and they give you like a training salary. And what happens is it starts diminishing over time, or as soon as you're done with training, they take it away, right? That's something that I think just say, hey, that's pretty cool. It's a good way to start. But a lot of times people use this as a crutch. And I'll have some people go, but you know what? It's just good for me to know that I got money coming in and I close better with it. I'm like, well, what more would you close if you knew you didn't have any money coming in? Well, it's just too much stress on me. I'm like, maybe you shouldn't be in sales. Right? And you're like, hey, Scott, this is a pretty strong stance for you to take. And I'm going to say, hey, look, I see a lot of times where salespeople, they'll be at the end of the week, they'll be at the end of the month, and they're just like, should I make this call? Should I call this buyer? I got my check coming in. I'm going to get paid no matter what I do. And they don't make the sale. They don't make the call. They don't put in the effort. So I'm going to give you my strong answer is, if you really want to do well in sales, get rid of that safety net, get rid of that bubble, and go straight commission. And I know that people are like, well, Scott, that's pretty crazy. That's pretty wild. All right, well, you know what? Do what you want. Whatever fits your personality. But if you really want to test your skills, you really want to be that closer, you're going to push yourself harder if you know that's the money. You're like, I have this money coming in if I close and nothing else. You will push yourself harder to put in what you've learned, what you've trained for, and all the work and energy and effort that you've put in, versus I've got a safety net over here and I really don't have to do everything that I think that I should to close the deal because I still got that check coming in. It's a safety net. It can create some issues for you. So there you go, harsh realities. It's probably not going to be the thing that everybody wants to hear, and some people will be like, Scott, that's not how it is for me. Okay, cool. So whatever you say, do me a favor. In the box down below, leave a comment, question, or story, and answer my question. Should there be a base salary in sales? There you go. Then you can send it out to all your friends via StumbleUpon, Facebook, Twitter, Google+. Go ahead and like the video, subscribe it. We'll see you soon. Thanks for watching. Aloha.